Okay, so we're going to be doing a control mage deck today. So this one comes from Jacob on Discord. Now we had a few control mage deck submissions, but this one kind of stood out to me. It's a lot different than the others. I want to run through and talk about it a bit. I don't know why it's titled Lord Admiral, but that's what it was in his screenshot. So I did the same thing just to honor the deck. But yeah, first of all, there's just a lot of standout cards. He had made the comment that this is a pretty refined deck, except for the only thing he wasn't quite sure of was Nat Pagle. Now, I love Nat Pagle, so I'll take any excuse to play the card in a deck. Don't want to make the swap. But you can see there's some like one-ofs, right? A one of Mirror Image, a one of Ice Barrier, which kind of gives me the impression that, yeah, he's probably played a lot, refined it to a point that he thinks it's correct to just run one of those. But there's also some other standout cards. Tinkmaster. You're going with the two water elementals, which is, sometimes there, sometimes not in a control list. We got like Baron Geddon, which is kind of atypical. One Mountain Giant, two Moltens. I always love the Giants in these mages, even though I don't tend to get a lot of value out of the Mountain Giants. That's actually the one that I would be maybe most unsure of. But whatever, it's fine. Yeah, and everything else, right, I think kind of fits the control archetype, unsurprisingly. But to be able to fit in all these kind of interesting cards, what I find the most interesting about this is there's almost no burn, right? You've got no fireballs and no pyroblast. Now, we've got frostbolts, no ice lance follow-up or anything like that. But that is super, super rare, especially for running two polymorphs and no fireballs at the 4 mana slot. It's different, right? It's weird. So I want to see how this thing works. I'm excited to give it a spin. Yeah, I'd be surprised, honestly, if polymorph was actually the better choice there. I know it acts as like a silence as well as removal, but I think fireballs having the capability of being burn or removal is just so powerful. But hey, I'm gonna defer to Jacob on this one. Obviously, he's got all the experience with the deck. And yeah, we'll see how it performs. Then, yeah, as far as the other two control, I think it's only two other control mage decks we've gotten suggestions. I might visit them. I think they're very similar to each other, and I think they're also similar to some other decks we've played. So if I do visit them, I might be spacing it out a little bit more just so it's not control mage for like 2 weeks straight.
I must protect the Fire Lord.
You asked for it.
So how are we mulliganing here? I can't think Ice Barrier is worth it. This is too expensive. Faceless is kind of tempting. So what are you really hoping for? Tinkmaster could be very good. I think Arcane Intellect is obviously good. And Nat Pagle. Doomsayers as well. Maybe it is just too expensive to keep. We might even get the Mountain Giant out. Yeah, normally if you're playing a control mage, I think you have more draw in here as well, right? Like Freeze Mage, you've got Loot Hoarders. And most control mages, I think, run at least one Acolyte of Pain as well. And like those are things that I would be mulliganing for, right? You want that kind of that early card draw. So I'm even tempted to just run out Tinkmaster here. It's possible that it's right to do. There's so many good targets for it, and we've actually got a nice curve here. 4-5-6 or 4-5-6. That I'm gonna steer away from it for now, but having a 3-3 on the board actually could be a good thing. Plus, I mean, I just want to turn something into a squirrel. I feel like this card very rarely ever works out in my favor. So I'd be surprised if it does here, but I just want to play it now. The only advantage of playing it now is that you can actually ping this, assuming it like targets that, but no. I think it's still got to be Harrison. Just the 5/4 bodies. Likely going to be better here.
Where shall I strike?
Okay, lots of options. If we hit, we ping. We've only got 4 mana, don't love it. You could Faceless, you can just Sylvanas.
What to do?
I'm a little bit tempted to hit Frost Nova Ice Block, and then we follow it up with Baron Geddon next turn. Let's do that. That's really interesting. This is a card that I'm excited to play in this list. I think the only like downside or big risk of it is that you can actually kill yourself through Ice Block, because this will proc at the end of your turn, so it's still enough to ruin you here. But yeah, it's a good sweeper. Like, we've got the 1 Flame Strike, no blizzards either. It's quite a good sweeper. That is also just a decent body on the board, which is how this deck is trying to win, right? If it's not trying to win through burns, so really, really interested to see how it plays out. Oh, getting swiped. Okay. I thought he might BGH this when I ran it out. I mean, we're not at risk of dying to combo, but we are at risk of him proccing it. Sylvanas is good, but I kind of want to... Yeah. Like, I would love to be able to Faceless it. I don't think it's worth polymorphing or anything like that. I kind of want to force him to go through this and not let him just freely combo to proc this. Because our only heal is Alex, right? I guess Ice Barrier as well. But there's really no guarantee that it even procs the Ice Barrier. Because he's got to swipe, another swipe in the deck. And this is fine, right? The 2-for-1 there. Might even like Faceless Polymorph. I don't know when it's correct to run that out. Faceless on a 4/6. Thing is, there's probably better Faceless targets. But if we don't play it now, what are you doing? You're like polymorphing Frostbolt Ping. No, Ping? No, Ping and then hit. Maybe that is just better. Yeah, get a better target later. Okay, let's do that. Interesting, because yeah, it's like, it's always good to clear the board of a druid, but because that's our win condition, it makes me more tempted to get stuff like the Faceless out earlier. God, I want a Tinkmaster so bad. I think we do it, right? When else are you getting it at? You're facelessing something big. 2 things on board. Fuck. Whoops. Interesting. I don't know how we get back into this. We like get beat up and then we arcane intellect into 2 molten giants or something. First game? Yes, it is the first game. How's it going, Sakurasta? Maybe that's our win condition. He just disconnects. Can he proc it? If he does it again, he can. Or if he swipes. I'm guessing he's going to swipe, and he's just trying to figure out the most efficient way to bring us down. Oh no, okay. He's going to leave us at 3. Oof. Well, we pretty much have to do this to stall. If he has a swipe, we're just dead. Without the other ice block. Oh, that changes things. Originally, I was just going to faceless this guy, and then Frost Nova. Freeze his face. Probably make no trades. But now is it worth Doomsayer here? Probably. It's just that then this becomes so bad. Because he'd lose tempo. He doesn't play anything out. We have to draw into something to face us ourselves. Whatever. Whatever. Alright, we gotta role play correctly. I think either way's bad. There's a very good chance he's into his, not very good chance, decent chance he's into his second swipe as well. Wow. 7 mana draw too, yeah. He spent his whole turn digging. I guess he's just digging for, Jesus. So bad. I think you do play it though. I think he's just digging for the swipe. We had a choice of a 5 mana 3/3 or a Doomsayer. Oh, Force and Age, that's another one that'll do it. Yeah. Yeah, lots of ways to kill us there. Alright, so not a great game 1. The way that went didn't feel great. Didn't feel like there was like a lot of choices we could have made there to change the outcome, but hey, 1 game. Not gonna put too much on the deck after just 1.
You asked for it. Oh, it is on.
Okay. So this guy is probably a freeze mage. That's kind of what you'd bank on. Now there's some tempo out there, but none of these cards really help that much against a tempo mage. Okay, so this combo is good if he ends up being more aggressive, more tempo-y. Arcane Intellect's probably good either way. Played Lock Shadows list, very close to this one. Okay, +1 Mountain Giant, +1 Mirror Image, Antonidas, and Twilight Drake. Check out the 2 water Ellies, Pagel, and Baron. Alright. Yeah, I mean, there's tons of, I was talking about it earlier, there's tons of suggestions for Control Mage in the Discord right now. Most of them look pretty similar. Like, sounds pretty similar to that Lock Shadow one. Twilight Drake is a bit unique. Okay. Is it worth coining the intellect? Probably not, honestly. But yeah, I really wanted to try this because, yeah, I thought that those cards that aren't in there are kind of weird ones. They sort of stand out. Million ways to build Control Mage? Yeah, I think that's very true. Jeez, coining a water elemental might be better than Arcane Intellect. If he fireballs it, are we sad we didn't draw? I don't think so. If we're supposed to win on the board with this, this is probably right. Yeah, you can go heavy on Burn, Mountain Giants, Twilight Drakes, go Water Ellie. Your list has got the Water Elementals, Twilight Drake, really solid turn 4. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that working for sure. Alright, we'll set up for the Mountain Giants, I guess. And yeah, I really like that it's sort of that versatile and up for interpretation as to how to build it. This one's really interesting to me. I guess it sounds like Block Shadows is as well, where it's got like almost no burn. Because yeah, when I build mage decks, I tend to put in a fair bit of burn. I really like 1 Pyroblast and 2 Fireballs just are like auto includes for me. It seems crazy that they're not in this list, but see what I think after today, I guess. You like your AoEs? Play all of them times 2? Yeah, that's true. I like them a lot as well. I think it was Argon Titans that was... I might be mistaken, but I think it was his list that did. Yeah, tons of AoE. We're getting frozen. Yeah, tons of AoE and like stall kind of mechanics, and that's my style. I quite like that. Alright, I think we do polymorph this. There's an argument to keep polymorph for some other stuff in this matchup, just in the sense that like denying card draw with it is also good. But I think this is probably gonna be the best way to do things. Not really a big deal to ping this. From my experience, the burn spells don't work that well in board-based Control Mage. Yeah, which makes sense. Burn's really good if you reach critical mass post Alex. Very often you need it, so you play 0 Fireballs and 2 Polymorphs. Yeah, I still find that surprising. I still feel like Fireball's so good as both a removal tool and a burn tool, and you can kind of make up your mind based on the matchup or just how the game's going or whatever, but you don't seem to be alone in that thought. Yeah, considering there's multiple decks doing the same thing. Now, I actually think we run this out. Maybe I shouldn't have shot this sheep just so I would get Ice Barrier. But then I was going to taunt this stupid thing anyway. Yeah, whatever. We'll do this for now. Might be kind of tough to get that off. Not sure how many minions he's actually going to have that can go face. It's Fireball's mediocre removal, to be honest. 4 mana is a lot. It doesn't kill everything. Yeah, I mean, I would say it's good removal. You know, if you play on curve, it's going to kill pretty much anything you're going to run out early, except for maybe like a a giant or a drake or something like that.
Let the pain speak to me.
But yeah, I mean, polymorph is going to be better at the, you know, anything with like a death rattle or something that's just giant. Huh. That's probably right then. Or is it? Because we're just going to Alex him anyway.
I got this.
I mean, if we're just going to Alex him next turn, that means Reg is useless this turn. 8 cards in hand. I'm trying to think if it's worth playing this other stuff out. Like, I wonder if... I think it is. I think I want to... I don't actually know if I want these other things with taunt. I think I want to get all of this out. We've already played the mountain giant, which is the only thing that wants us to have a big hand. And I want this to bait removal. That's annoying though. Might Alex yourself after a block pop. It's possible that that's better as well. Not really much point in killing this. I'd rather just keep the frost bolts.
What to do? What to do?
We could play Alex here and then like try to like just let Alex die, try to win after that.
What to do? What to do?
I'm actually leaning towards it. It's a little bit weird, but I feel like if we wait too long, it just gives him more opportunities to draw. Then we have to do that next turn. Fought out with Reg. Still need to get the 2 frost bolts off. Yeah, I think I'd rather do that.
I bring life and
Okay. We could steal his Alex. God, what is right here? YOLO Reg is so... Yeah, it's just too bad you can't Reg and Frost Nova. I'm actually tempted to Frost Nova and either Molten or Sylvanas. But like Frost Nova and don't Doomsayer. I guess we can freeze with the Frostbolt though. Would that ever be the right play? You freeze, you plop down Reg. If it hits face, he's down to 7. Then you're super sad you wasted a Frostbolt there. No. So you want 8. Okay. I think this is the line.
One's out on me.
Only other thing that might have been better is a Frostbolt to his face. That would have put him to 12. You run that. No, probably doesn't matter. It's probably dependent whether we hit that. Send everything face to set up lethal next turn. Don't really have that much time. Yeah, it depends if he's sitting on a nice block or not. I feel like he's had a lot of good opportunities to play it, so there's a good chance he doesn't have it, but... Let's see. Okay. What is he targeting himself with? Okay, I feel like that's a good draw. don't think there's any kind of cheeky lethal, right? You have to somehow get the 2 frostbolts on his face and deal 8 damage. Just ain't happening. But if we double frostbolt these, hitting there, polymorph that. Again, you probably don't actually ping the sheep. I think it was a mistake for me to do that before. Or do you even hit there? You can also just go face. I think I am going to still do this. Leave the sheep to try to get the ice barrier procced. I don't know. Even running Sylvanas out there is not bad. Yeah, hitting face instead is not bad. But I don't know. Infinite fireballs suck too. Getting smoked in the face for 8 damage sucks. Yeah. I really don't know. Actually an interesting game.
What to do? What to do?
What you got?
Time runs out on me. I wonder.
Yeah, this is the life coach mirror right now. Okay, that's the Antonitis fireball. Oh, I thought he ran it in. If he ran it in, it was lethal. You saw he's hovering it. Because then we just win with Rag. Alright. I guess we'd rather kill that. Doesn't really matter. Well, let's see. That's my I don't like Rag face. We're still doing like okay in that we have another turn and he seems to be in trouble. Oh, he's running Molten Giants and stuff. God damn it. But now he's got secrets. Okay, this could still be a barrier. Okay, irrelevant. Jesus. Jesus, this is bad. Okay, but he still can't proc without another point of damage.
I have no time for
We're gonna do this. Rodern, which time of the month do you think is the easiest to hit legend? It's kind of a good question. I'm not sure that there's a big difference. You know, early in the month, I think a lot of people go for the climb, so they're playing like really good decks early. And like if you just came from legend, you're gonna be at about the same rank as them. So probably very early is gonna be difficult. And then I think late in the month, a lot of people make a final push for it. So if I was to guess, I would say probably some point in the middle of the month is going to be when people are like experimenting the most. They're probably at rank floors and stuff. But, well, I could kill myself. That's interesting. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't noticed like a significant difference at any time.
What to do? What to do?
Just thinking if there's any benefit to throwing out these Doomsayers. He procs the ice block. He procs it anyway with that. He'd hit 2 in. Does it help at all? Do I care? I don't want to run this out because then everything just dies to Flame Strike. I think it's actually... No. We actually want stuff on the board. Oh god. I think it's actually bad if we run these out, because I think that's what we'd like, is just 1 minion left. And Sylvanas could be the way to make that happen. Okay. It's a good draw. But we're still dead. Well, what are we gonna Tink Master? That's the real question. Is there any way to... No. So sad. Let's Tink Master for fun. And shoot that. And then concede. Yeah, that one was an interesting one. The first one I felt like wasn't much we could do to win, but I feel like there's so many different lines we could have done there. Could have been more aggressive or less aggressive. Like the Antonitis play, I'm still not even sure what that secret was. I'm guessing he ended up getting an ice block. And I actually didn't even see the location in his hand if he had top decked it that turn or if he was sitting on it for a while, so... Yeah, I feel like if we did something different, that was maybe a winnable game. Not confident that I played that correctly. It's pretty fun, though.
Jaina versus Valera.
Rogue. Okay.
You asked for it.
Okay, I don't think either of these are good. In this list, is it good to get out an early Sun Fury? 3 health against a rogue is actually not bad. You have to like deadly poison or like backstab hero power, something like that. This could be good as well. Especially with the ice block, I have to think pulling some kind of ice block maneuver in this matchup is your best chance of winning. Okay, so far it looks like it was a good key.
I got this.
The only disadvantage is now we can't taunt these Moltens as easily, but I think that might be fine. What you got? Alright, well I don't know what he's doing, but next turn we're probably going to ping over Ice Block. Like, we'll see what we draw into. But I'm really in no rush to get this out. I'd rather be mana efficient, because you might do something like that on 5. This, however... This is better. Wow, we actually have a taunt activator for the 2 Moltens. Still might be irrelevant. Even things like Sap are just so annoying in this matchup. Backstab, I guess. Okay. With 2 Doomsayer. So I like just playing 1 Doomsayer here. I might actually run out the ice block. As nice as it would be to have a ping. So we have another Doomsayer that we could potentially get a Gadget Sand with. And if he doesn't conceal it, we've got the Polymorph. Yeah, alright. Yeah, it's not even that bad if he just hits and uses some removal on that. I'll take 7 health. Oh, interesting. Kind of fine with that too. I want to become famous and buy followers. Banned. Okay, I think Sylv is fine here.
I have no time for games.
Same kind of thing. Hit, that's okay. Or more removal spells. Five damage to face. May be relevant. We'll have to see what we're doing with this this Alex, honestly.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Yeah, now this gets tricky. Because Doomsayer here is not bad. I think we are saving the Sun Fury, likely for these. Thing is, if we take damage, it's in, like, it's a quicker path to getting the Moltens out, which might be what we want. But I'd even consider a Polymorph. The thing is, leaving these things on the board to get cold-blooded is, like,
What to do?
not nice. Really not nice. So if we do Doomsayer, he takes everything out, and we plop a rag, how do we feel? Okay. It means then you're saving Alex for you, for sure. With another ice block, yeah. Yeah, I think we'll go with this line. But yeah, we're very likely going to do this after Ice Block gets procced, play it again. I know some other control mage lists, like I mentioned Argon Titans before, they did a really good job of actually being able to like eat all the damage that a rogue's going to throw at you. And they had more board clears and removal. Plus, I think like another ice barrier. Yeah, see, and this is where I just don't like all this damage being sent to face. But we could like prep sap and we're in a similar spot.
Choose soon.
Okay, getting shadow stepped. Yeah, the way that went, it almost would have been better to just take more damage, so we would have ended up with the Moltens out. But I still think this is okay. It's a similar approach. We know he's getting a cheaper Gadget Sand out next turn, but at this point, I don't think it, I don't think it matters so much whether we were going to kill it or not. Because if he gets it out and plays it, like I don't need to save removal for it is what I mean. Because if he gets it out and plays it, if he doesn't already have the second Gadget Sand, he's probably going to get it through his draws here. We'll see what happens. This actually gives us the option of Alex on him instead, which I really didn't think would be a possibility before. Really interesting.
I wonder.
I still feel like Alex on us is better. I'm actually more tempted to just play out the Moltons, and then either he's got to do something to deal with them and then not proc the ice block, or he's got to throw away a lot of this board anyway. But I don't think it really helps us to like Frostbolt ping, but a Frostbolt against that would be nice. I could do some crazy shit and Frostbolt my own face so each of these cost 1. Doesn't help though. Yeah, I think I will just do this. It's a good chance they're getting sapped or something. But we've got another ice block to throw out. If for some reason he ignores the board, he would be dead, right? So I assume he's going to do something like that and then try to proc it some other way. Maybe sap this one.
So many options.
Alright, sap's one of them.
This guy's toast.
Okay, procs it like that. Alright, how does this look?
Choose soup.
So we have to play the ice block. Yeah, I don't know. It still seems very hard to kill him. But that draw could actually hurt him. Oh, and there's the conceal shit. I was gonna Frostbolt. Delete a message bot again? Yeah, another bot. No, nothing interesting and fun. Do I Frostbolt his face? Does it do anything? Just pushes damage. Doesn't matter. I don't know. I mean, we're doing this. We're doing this just to get it out on the board. At 14. Like, would you ever use this for removal next turn is the question.
Time runs out on me.
Like, would you ever shoot something like that? I doubt it. Yeah, we only got one bot this time, though. Usually when one comes in, you get a flood of, like, 6 in a row. I've actually had this weird thing. I've never heard of this happening to anyone else. But I've got this weird thing where I assume it's just a bot that keeps following me, and then their account gets deleted. And it's just a username that always starts with Manolia. It's a Manolia underscore something, and then that user will get deleted, and then Manolia underscore something else follows me the next day, and then the next day. I've had like 4 in the last 2 days. It's very weird.
I'm out of cards.
you soon.
Okay, there's the Eviscerate. So we can't even go for like a YOLO rag win. Right? Because he only takes 1 damage from fatigue. Dang. If we could have somehow forced him to draw 1 more card, you could do that. But yeah, even like Alex, our own face, we're still dead.
What to do? What to do?
Rag ping, yeah, one short. I'm gonna do it anyway, and just hope that there's something I'm missing. 3 losses, not doing this deck justice. Now I don't know how far Jacob actually ended up going with this, but didn't he say something? It's a refined list he's been working on for quite some time. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how far he got with it, but I'm sure he's done better than a 0% win rate, so let's try to make him proud. Today you needed 98 more cents in your shopping cart at Amazon to get a free delivery. See, browse groceries on Amazon. What a time to be alive. It's crazy just how much shit they have on there. Like, yeah, I know a decent amount of people who they'll either get like a good amount of their groceries from Amazon or just like certain products they'll order, you know, on like a weekly or bi-weekly schedule or something, because it's just that I don't know, they've got that like one thing that they can't find anywhere else.
You asked for it.
Okay, well this seems like an amazing hand versus Zoo. Let's just straight up keep it. If you work from home and order your food, you can stay in your home until you die. That's the plan. Of course it's not Zoo. Of course it's not Zoo. You know how good this would be against Zoo? This is just a win. But now we have no burn. I don't like this. I guess you play out the ice barrier. Maybe not. Maybe ping still. Play it out later. Yeah, I usually order groceries, not all of our groceries. We got a place that popped up near our apartment, so we go there for some stuff that's generally cheaper. Do I just run out Peggle? I don't think it's worth Doomsayer. I think I need... God, maybe it is worth Doomsayer. No, it probably is. I was gonna say like a Frost Nova thing later, but if he Siphon Souls it, then you're just done for. Let's do that. But yeah, ordering tons of other stuff. Well, we used to work from home, and then we quit. Now we do this and other stuff all from home. You do all your investing, banking, all that stuff online. Yeah, it's oh, Hellfire. Okay. It's acceptable, I suppose. Could also just wait till Flame Strike. Nah. Yeah, it reminds me of if you ever read like Ready Player One, they describe the main guy's. He gets in like this new apartment, and all the interaction he has with the outside world is like this food slot that they just leave food in. Like, that's it. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm heading towards right now, is a food slot is how I interact with the outside world. Now, what do I do here? Ping. Frostpulse not great afterwards. I would love to get Sylvanas out, but even just taking 12 damage here feels blah. You probably don't die unless you just got exactly Leroy double power overwhelming, right? 12, 20, yeah. Taking a bit of damage isn't bad. No, I'm going to do that. Probably try to ping steel, something like that. Amazon doesn't sell fresh food though. Only cans and bags, and 90% of what you eat is fresh. Yeah, I've never looked for any kind of fresh food. I thought in certain areas they did though. Because I know that there's... maybe I'm wrong on this. Like, maybe groceries aren't included. But there's like some Amazon warehouses that will do like... ah, shit. That actually punishes us pretty hard. They'll do like same day delivery type stuff. So like you can order some headphones and they'll just swing by your place in like an hour.
I wonder.
6, 5. Like, I can set this up to die to... Okay. This is not so bad. Die to Flame Strike later. I still don't know how we, like, reclaim the board to win, though. Can't store fresh food long enough, they rot after a few days. Yeah, I assume at any, like, regular warehouse that would be the case. So it would have to be something different, but... Yeah, again, never even bothered to look. Also, I don't think I would trust... If they offered fresh food, I don't think I would trust warehouse, like lettuce, either. So I'm not sure what we do here if we, like... Because we can't ping and flame strike, so I don't know if we Nova here as well. Maybe we just ping here and... God, we can't take the damage though, can we? 13 on 22. We already used one Doomsayer, so I don't know how valuable that is later on. I think I would like the draw. Well, the potential draw from Peg. Get pumped with anti-rot chemicals. It sounds about right. The company that doesn't even let their employees go to the bathroom while they're on the clock. Yeah. If that was a possibility, I'm sure they would do it.
I wonder.
Wait, what? Dude really hates Nat Pagel. What the fuck? Again, I still don't think we're in a great place, but I'll take that trade. I wonder if he's just scared of some kind of like Bernie Frost Mage shenanigans or something. Like he's doing it for the health, which still seems weird because we haven't Alexed his face or anything, but I don't know. Very strange.
Shields up.
Very strange. Do I Alex him? Do I double Water Elemental? Alex against him just isn't that good, but Alex on us isn't that good either. Do I still have Strife Crow's list? I don't think I have it on hand here. I think it's in the Discord though. Like I would have deleted it at some point. Is it in the Discord? Yeah, it's in the deck lists section. It's like an old one. So if you want to just grab the code from there, you can.
What to do? What to do?
So if we play Straza and he Molten Giants, we have no answers. I just don't like that. Do we taunt after we water Ellie? I don't think so.
Time runs out on me.
I think we do something like that. We still might use this on his face. I really don't know. But yeah, I'm in no hurry to let him get out Giants without Polymorph or even another Doomsayer. God, I don't know. If this list is good, Jacob, I think I suck with it. Got a taunt against Leroy. I'm more scared about Moltens than Leroy here. And we can still taunt later. Like, we might have to here. Unless we just Ice Block. Never mind. YOLO Rag it is. Nice. Yeah, we could still die to Leroy Power Overwhelming Faceless, but I don't mind our chances here. A second Siphon Soul. If he's running 2 Siphon Souls, he might not be going too hard on the combo pieces. Okay. Again, I would like to Alex Straza, but I feel like Polymorph here is just too important. Not real stoked about getting Sun Fury out. I don't know if he runs a second Hellfire. It would kill both of these and still leave that. Again, it gets it in the kind of a Molten rate. Yeah, let's just do this. Do I hit with them both? Sure. I really don't know. I'm not sure that we're actually playing this next turn. I feel like if we top deck something, I might like this plus whatever we draw. And a Shadow Bolt. Yeah, very board controlling. I'm actually more worried about Jiraxis at this point than anything else. Just seems like the kind of list that would run it. We get to do 2 damage with Alex Straza? No, we get to do 0. Take it back. Okay, maybe we just play that instead. I think we do. I guess the only disadvantage of playing that instead of Alex is if he goes below 15 and then you're like forced to heal, but I don't know, then we might be healing ourselves at that point. Yeah, this is a weird one. I missed the card draw. I mean, I know he Siphon Souled our Peggle, which was kind of a weird thing. But I miss Acolytes.
My shield for Argus.
Yeah, that Alex is probably for us now. Okay. Card draw, thank you. Oh. Oh, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. Did we go for that? I mean, he's probably making that trade. If we don't. And then we're left with that. Okay, let me think. If he does that, we hit there. He's gonna have at least a sulfur. He's running a shadow bolt.
It's out on me.
No, I think I like this better. Just don't randomly run the Black Knight. That would make me a very sad boy.
I have no time for games.
Okay. We gotta do it, right? You Alex yourself later. Easy. Very easy. God, could we actually win this? Like, I don't know, does he squeeze a BGH into this deck somehow? I really feel like he's got to be running Jiraxis. This seems like that super control-y hand lock with the shadow bolts and stuff, but another Hellfire? Okay.
My eyes.
It's like, okay. Stop doing things, though. Unless it draws you cards. Oh! Wow. This is just so interesting. What does he get rid of, though? Oh, an owl. Jiraxis. If Jiraxis is his last card, I am going to be so sad. See, I actually wouldn't be surprised if this is like a Leroy. Except for the fact that these would like all have to be combo pieces, right? Oh my lord, no. Not like this. Okay. Okay. Oh, what do we do here? I think it's Geddon, right? It's gotta be. It's gotta be. What do we lose to? We play Geddon. It sucks that we can't ping that. We're down to 10. He hits at 7. There's no way he's running like Leroy, Power Overwhelming, Faceless, and they're just all at the bottom here or something. And they didn't get discarded. There's no way. Yeah, I don't think he has room for it either. Whereas if we play that, we taunt. No, fuck that. If that's how we die, that's, you know, we deserve to lose. That's fine. He's gotta have Jiraxis though, right? I don't know. I'm trying to think what else he could have. Like, he's played 1 Hellfire, not 2. 1 Shadow Flame.
You face Jiraxis.
I can't believe it, man. I can't believe it. This is crazy. At least he's used those soul fires. Oh my god. Alright. Well.
Shields up.
Let's see. Let's see. 2 cards. We get to potentially see what he has been running. There's the Shadow Flame. And we're dead. Well, we had some super lucky RNG with the Tink Master squirreling the taunted Molten Giant, but that not discarding the Jiraxis thing is... Well, that was pretty bonkers. Best win rate EU. It's a pretty NA win rate. Yeah, exactly. NA. Well, I'm gonna call it there because my dinner has arrived. Appreciate everyone watching. Even though we didn't snag a single win with this deck. I'm gonna assume that's on me, not so much on the deck. So we'll be back with I think we're gonna take tomorrow off as usual, and we'll be back with more Fury for our next streaming day. There's a chance I'll stream it a bit tomorrow. Otherwise, it's gonna be Monday. The ban in Discord. It's Jacob actually. Yeah. Well, I'm curious to hear his feedback. Hear what he thinks after seeing this. But yeah, so I think Fury will probably be either tomorrow or Monday. Probably Monday. Then we'll be back to Hearthstone on Tuesday. Hopefully, winning games and maybe hitting gold because we're still silver after a week of the new season. But we've only had 2 days in, so not a big deal. Anyway, appreciate everyone watching on Twitch, YouTube, whatever it is. Hope you all enjoy your night, and yeah, see you another time.